All right, we are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How are you all doing? Welcome to episode number 770 of Walking with Purpose Live. Live from the San Francisco Bay Trail here at Bear Island in beautiful Redwood City, California. Sunny Redwood City, California. Pardon me, my allergies have been really kicking in. I've had like every now and then my middle ear gets clogged. It's like the eustachian tube, and it reduces my hearing like by 50% until it clears out. And I take medication for it and stuff like that. And then it starts to drain, and when it starts to drain, it goes into your throat and stuff. So it's like you gotta, clear your throat. So if I have to do that every now and then on this show, please forgive me. Pluto Noggins, I'm gonna make it very clear to you. Nobody comes into a live stream chat and says, new sub here. Unless they're trolling. Nobody says that. They say, hi, Eli. First time here or something like that, right? I'm just very leery when somebody is a new sub or a new supporter and they're here right at the beginning of the show. I just went live unannounced. And all of a sudden, you're here. Come on. Pluto Nuggins, you have 2 minutes to let me know how you found out about my channel. You have 2 minutes to let me know how you found out about my channel, or I will remove you. I'm not in the mood to play games, Pluto Noggins. And don't try to come at me and say, oh, this is how you treat all your subs. No, this is not how I treat all my subs. This is how I treat fucking trolls. You're a fucking troll, dude. And you're trying to antagonize me. And it's not going to work. I'm going to call you out. And don't try to, go all crazy and stuff and then go to some of the drama groups that still like to talk about me low key. Let's call it low key, right? And say Eli bans all his support. Nope, I ban trolls. So get the fuck out of here. Yep, forget it. Have a nice day, troll. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, hope you're all having a great day. I've got a great topic to discuss here today that can help a lot of people. And I know there are a lot of people that are struggling with this out here on YouTube. Now, I've completely removed myself from the drama. I'll tell you folks how I did it. I'll also tell you how it's affected me. I will also tell you what my plan is to overcome it and continue moving forward, because the first thing I want to mention is that I'm not going anywhere. And I'm not stupid at the same time to understand that even though supposedly people are supposed to be icing me out, they really aren't. They're just doing the same shit they've always done low key, right? Low key on stock accounts, low key through other people, right? what they're still trying to do is discredit me. And they're one by one going after all of my paid supporters and probably threatening them like they've always done. And quite frankly, here's the thing. I mean, if people are going to get scared away by stupid threats that people make on the internet, if you continue supporting Eli, monetarily or otherwise, we're going to attack you, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to go real life on you. I can't control what other people do. I also cannot control how my supporters decide to handle things. There's a lot of interesting things to talk about. I made a few polls. I put out a few polls on my community tab here on Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams earlier today. And I purposefully did those polls because I more so wanted to see who is still my active audience here. Is everybody really icing me out like they say they are? Or are they just following me and trying to discredit me and trying to prevent my growth low key, right? In other ways, which is what I think is happening, right? And I could care less. I'm not really here to specifically address anyone necessarily. I mean, I may address a few people directly that I haven't really addressed that much in the past, because there are some really great people out here on this platform that continue to react and overreact and feed into endless nonsensical drama. And they just don't realize that you have other options. Number one, you can ignore these people no matter how antagonistic they are, no matter how much they tag you in. You can actually block people beyond hiding them from your channel. I'm going to share more about if you truly really want a drama detox, if you truly want to remove yourself from the drama like I did, I'm going to tell you how I did. Now, that doesn't mean every now and then, if you remove yourself, that you're not going to see something that somebody tries to do to you, or you may not respond. Or, that doesn't mean you're not going to respond or say something about something that's going on. That's not the point. You can say whatever you want. I'm going to talk about some stuff here today that I still feel is going on. But what I'm trying to get at is you have truly moved past the drama on YouTube. If you've been stuck in a drama rut out here on YouTube for a while, like myself, whether it's intentional or unintentional, for me it was unintentional, you can do things to minimize your interactions with these people, to minimize what you see coming from them. And that way, these people that are trying to purposefully antagonize you to use you as their content will not be able to get to you, because you won't see them really doing what they're doing or see them as often, right? I'm going to give you folks some tips and tricks here today that can help you, right? Now, you also have to understand, if you've been involved in drama, intentional or unintentional, right? Many of you were unintentionally sucked into fake instigated drama that some creators create out here, because you've been a part of another community. Like, for example, there's this community out here called the true crime community, right? It's primarily run by ladies. There are some men that create true crime, but more so, it's a community that primarily has female content creators, right? initially these women were just creating, true crime content, and then there were some people that infiltrated that community and turned it into a drama community. And then the true crime community got its nickname of Krama, which is a combination of true crime and drama. How pathetic. Like, when I first heard that phrase Krama a little over a year ago, I was like, what the fuck is Krama? Oh, you never heard of it? No, what the fuck is Krama? It's a true crime community mixed in with the drama communities. So they call it a combination of both, Krama. Instead of, crime or drama, Krama, right? Now, how pathetic does that sound? How stupid does that sound, right? What's even more stupid is all of the true crime creators that are responding to a few primary creators that are attacking you intentionally to get a reaction and make content out of you. You have the choice to not respond. You don't need to feed into what these people are saying about you. You can just ignore it, right? But like I've always said, when it comes to women, it's much harder for women to ignore these kinds of things compared to, normal men, because women respond to everything emotionally first based on how they're feeling in the present moment. If you trash talk a woman on YouTube, off of YouTube or whatever, it hurts their feelings, because women are emotional all day, every day. Women are like the number 8 in a constant loop of emotion, right? Women are in a constant loop of emotion. And these content creators that are intentionally trashing you, making things up about you, especially if they're a man, men, there are lots of men that know how to prey on the vulnerabilities of innocent women and play their emotions for constant reactions, so that way they can use you as their content and get you to react in crazy ways, then further call you out and say, oh, you're crazy, and blah 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 blah, right? They antagonize you so much to the point of where you try to ignore it, but then you just end up blowing up like anyone would. Any normal person, after being antagonized for a while, would blow up, right? So they antagonize you, you try to ignore it, they keep poking the bear, and then you flip out, which is a normal reaction to that. But then they take that reaction and paint you as a crazy, as a psychopath, right? Which then further triggers you, the woman that initially reacted after trying to ignore, let's say, a crazy male content creator antagonizing you for clicks and views and donations, right? So it gets you into this back and forth loop, endless loop of a bunch of shit that's going to get you nowhere and going to give that particular creator or those particular creators creating that content, using you as their content, which is content from conflict, right? It's going to give them what they want, give their audience what they want, they're going to get donations, and until you stop letting them get to you, they're going to keep using you, right? They used to do the same thing to me. I don't let it get to me anymore, and they still poke. Listen, they're still poking, but they're poking now. Now they're trying to poke me in how do I say this the right way? In other ways, like low-key other ways, like through sock accounts, like fake Google accounts, right? So the people that have claimed, okay, we're moving on past the Coach Eli stuff, right? The people that are saying, the infamous Cuck Eli has left the building, right? They used to call me Cuck Eli, right? A few weeks back, they were saying, oh, Cuck Eli's left the building. There were some sock accounts that were, you know, putting out postings on me and sharing vile content on me because the main creator that runs those channels didn't want to put them on his main channel. So he hid those channels, and then now 2 weeks later, he brings them back, and he's labeled them the coach formerly known as Cuck Eli. You're a pathetic piece of shit, dude. I'm going to tell you that. I don't care how it comes off. You're an antagonistic, pathetic piece of shit that has absolutely no content, without drama, preying on women's vulnerabilities, right? Antagonizing them until you get a reaction, getting them to snap, and then using them as your content. What's even more sad is that you've got a bunch of women that support you that are okay with you doing that to other women, and that's even more fucking pathetic. It is. It is. But hey, I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Like, I'm over it. It doesn't affect me anymore like it used to. I'm sharing these examples because I want to help other people that are currently going through something similar, possibly with this same person to remain nameless, or through other creators on YouTube that do similar things. There are many creators on YouTube that run drama channels and go around YouTube on live stream panels intentionally antagonizing people to get reactions and to get the back and forth going, so that way that creator can leverage your new community and basically take all your subs and make you look like a piece of crap in front of your subs, so your subs start to believe this person coming at you regarding everything they're saying. And as long as they keep getting you to react to their initial antagonistic ways, they keep making you look bad to your own audience, and your own audience leaves you and goes and supports that creator that came at you. It's a sneaky little tactic I like to call divide and conquer, right? It's the divide and conquer way of doing business, and I think it is one of the worst ways to do business, period, but let alone on YouTube. You know, a community of people that just want to share their thoughts or learn something new or be entertained, right? I bet most of the people that came out on YouTube, you know, seeking content, whatever that may be, never thought that getting involved with certain groups like this would lead to a divide and conquer type of strategy that the creator uses, that, you know, you folks support, right? So here's what you can do. Here's what you can do to minimize, if not practically almost neutralize, your trolls and your haters, right? Here's what I did on both my channels, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas. That's my other channel, my main channel, which more content will be coming over there soon. And here on Coach Eli, 2 authentic live streams. When you hide a user from your channel, like if you get some, if I were to get someone that were to come in my chat right now, like that troll initially came in, right, and I banned him, that's not technically a ban. You have the option of hiding the user from your channel. When you hide a user from your channel, all that does is it prevents them from commenting on your channel, right? it prevents them from commenting on your channel. It doesn't block them on the YouTube or Google platform. Now, the very first thing you need to do is ensure that anyone that's bugging you, harassing you, or someone you just don't want to deal with anymore, you've got to hide them from your channel. And the way that you do that is if they come in your live stream chat or they leave a comment on your channel, there's an option for you to do it right there by the comment or the chat message, right? Another way you can do it is by going to that person's channel. If you have a link to the channel or if it's searchable, some channels that are stock accounts are hard to find. But if you can search and find the channel by doing a YouTube search at youtube.com or from your YouTube app on your iPhone or Android, then you go to that channel and you can actually, hide the user right there. If you're on a laptop or desktop, you click on the About section, which is at the top. Now it's at the top underneath your channel banner. And then you have the options that pop up there. There's a little flag, I believe, and then it gives you the option to hide user from channel, right? On your smartphone, when you go to the channel, you can click the three dots, I believe, at the top right, and then hide user from channel there. Hey, ODN, I agree with you on that statement. I totally agree with you on that statement. But anyway, so first you want to hide people from the channel. Now, if you've ever dealt with something like I've dealt with, people tagging you in the description section of their video or tagging you in on a community posting or tagging you in a video, right? Whenever somebody tags you in, it shows up under your mentions of your account. So for example, if somebody tags in at Coach Eli 2, which is my handle out here, my YouTube handle on this channel is at Coach Eli 2. At Life Coach Eli is the main channel handle, but at Coach Eli 2 is the Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams channel handle. Whenever somebody tags me in, it shows up under my mentions, and you can access mentions in two ways. The first way is from a laptop or desktop. You go to Studio, the back end of YouTube Studio, and then you click on Comments, and then you click on at the top Mentions, and it shows you the mentions there. Or you can access them on your smartphone through the YouTube app, not the Studio app for mobile, the actual YouTube viewing app. Okay? And through the YouTube viewing app, you go to your notifications, and by default, it goes to all, and then you can click on mentions. And then it shows all your mentions there. On top of hiding a user from your channel, you can Google block people on YouTube on the entire platform, which further blocks them more solidly on YouTube, but also blocks them on every other Google product that you may be on and they may be on throughout the entire Google network of products. And that's what you want to do to fully ice someone out, bury them, right? But YouTube makes it very hard to Google block people. It's not impossible, but it's very hard because they don't really want you doing that. YouTube wants I hate to say it, but I think even YouTube now wants a little bit of drama because drama makes them more money. But you still have the options, and here's how you can do it, okay? You can Google block people in one of two ways. You can Google block people in one of two ways. The easiest way to do it is if you see these people on someone else's live stream besides yours and you don't have a mod wrench, you can Google block them within the YouTube live chat, the live chat box. Same thing for premieres, okay? Now, on your own channel, you cannot Google block someone through your chat. You can hide the user because you're the channel owner. If you're a moderator on someone else's channel, you cannot Google block that person because you are hiding that person. The option you get with a mod wrench on someone else's channel is to hide that user on their channel, right? The only way you can Google block somebody through a YouTube live chat is on someone else's live stream chat besides yours where you don't have a mod wrench. So on someone else's chat or within someone else's live stream chat, this goes whether you're watching the stream live or the replay, and the replay has processed to where the live chat replay is there as well. As long as you don't have a mod wrench on someone else's channel, you can Google block anyone within that chat. If you're on mobile, you just tap on the person's name, the option comes up, and you can click block. If you're on a laptop or desktop, you can click the three dots to the right of their name and comment, and then you can block them right there. That will Google block them. Now, here's the thing. Another way you can Google block people is through your mentions. That's the only other way you can do it is through your mentions, okay? But you can only do it through the YouTube app. You're not able to block. You're not able to Google block people mentioning you through the desktop or laptop version of Studio. So if you go to your mentions through the desktop version of YouTube Studio, there are no options to Google block the person. You have to go into the actual YouTube viewing app, not the Studio app on mobile, the YouTube viewing app on mobile. Make sure you're logged into your account. In my case, it'd be Coach Eli 2 Authentic Live Streams. Hit notifications, and then at the top it'll show all mentions, comments, whatever, right? Switch on over to mentions, and you'll see all of your mentions there, just like you would see them through YouTube Studio on the desktop. But you also get one more option. To the far right of your YouTube mentions through the YouTube viewing app, there are three dots. If you tap on those three dots, it gives you an option to block that person. YouTube gives you that option because they know that people are tagging you in excessively, and they know people abuse the tagging system. And in order to keep your mentions clean and to not see mentions from people that are mentioning your name, you block them right there. You Google block them. In the future, you will not see them. Now, they can still tag you in. They can still tag you in once you Google block them. But number one, you will not see it on your end. Number two, the effectiveness of them using your tag will not get them any more traction like it would have if you don't block them. Hey Sandra, I see you're here moderating. How are you doing? How you doing, Sandra? Welcome to the show. So I just shared with you folks how to Google block these people on top of hiding them from your channel. Now, here's the thing. You got to be real careful, because if you don't first hide the user from your channel before Google blocking them, let's say you have not hidden the person from your channel, and then you see them in someone else's live stream chat where you don't have a mod wrench. Hey Tia, how are you doing? Great to see you here. How's your day going? We missed you yesterday. You must have been pretty busy. No big deal that you weren't here. We're just saying, hey, that's how much you mean to us. And Sandra's here too. She's moderating, but she hasn't chatted yet. It's all good. It's really nice to see you, Tia. So if you don't hide the user from your channel initially, and you just go and you Google block them, either through the mentions section of the YouTube app, as I mentioned a second ago, or if you are within a live stream chat of another creator's live stream chat where you're not modded, you can block them there. If you block them, if you Google block them first and you have not hidden them from the channel, they can still chat on your channel. I've seen this happen. I basically, when I run my live streams from the studio, I show my chat on my screen through OBS. And I'm not logged into YouTube doing that. It's like, that's like, I just, use a non-logged in account to show the chat. I've actually Google blocked people in the past without hiding them on my channel. When you Google block them, even as a channel owner, you can't see them chatting in your chat, but other people can see them. And I can see them through my non-logged in account that displays on my screen. So it is important that if you're going to Google block somebody from YouTube, you must hide that user from your channel first, and then Google block them afterwards. Sandra says hi, Tia. Hey Sandra, some trouble with my phone, says Tia. Yeah, no worries, Tia, no worries. Tia says hi, ODN. Thank you for the assist on that, Tia. ODN says hi, Tia. So, during the first part of this show here, I wanted to share with you folks what you can do. If you missed any parts of the show, go back and check out the replay, because I shared some very, very valuable tips on how to pretty much almost 100% shut out the trolls and haters, especially if people are tagging you in, trying to gain more traction off of you, or to try to spam your mention section and trigger you, right? You can Google block them, and it's so effective. Like, they can still tag you in, but you won't see it, and it won't effectively gain them any more traction by using your tag. They'll think it does. That's why Google sets it up that way, and YouTube sets it up that way. It'll still let you tag the person, but it'll have zero effectiveness. Like zero effectiveness, right? So that's what I've done. All the people like that used to come at me from the other side, anyone that's trolled me, harassed me, tried to leverage my name, tried to attack me, tried to discredit me, right? Talking about my family, my mom, my money, my living situation, all that, they're all blocked. They're all gone. Now, the only thing they can do is come here on suck accounts. right? Or they can tag me in from stock accounts. But guess what? I check my mentions every day from my phone. And anyone that does that, I immediately, first of all, will hide that user from my channel. And then number two, I Google block them. It's so effective. And that's why you really haven't seen me go at people. I'll still go and see what these people do every now and then, right? And I just don't really care, to be honest with you. I'm moving on. I've moved on. You know, I'm going to share a little more about how I feel about things at the current moment right now. On my way back, I'm almost halfway done with the walk here, almost 1 3/4 miles. We're getting closer to the observation deck. Oops. Look at how beautiful that is. Or about how I'm feeling on the way back. That beautiful glider right there. Tia and Sandra, both Don and I want to thank you. Thank you so much for your continued support despite the many massive attempts I'm sure people have to reach out to you folks to question your support for myself and Don. And I could question why people support these people with the type of vile content they create, right? But it's not even really worth my time, right? What these people are good at is making so much noise that in some cases, or many cases, it scares good people away. And I'm not going to lie, these people have effectively scared, I'd say like 90% of my support away, past and present. And it's pretty sad. We'll talk more about that on the way back, and I'll share my feelings about that because that's really important. It's very important. And I stand up for myself and share with you folks how that's going to affect someone like myself if you truly want to support Don and I, and then you get threatened by a few massive hate groups on YouTube, and they threaten to go real life on you if you don't stop supporting Don and I monetarily and otherwise. I mean, that's shitty, man. That's shitty for people to do that to you. You should never allow someone to do that to you. But then, you know, good creators like myself and Don that just want to make an honest living out here and do something positive and make some money doing it, we pay the price on that. And then these people start to laugh because they're effectively destroying our supporters. They want you isolated. Why should you care? He tags your name because, okay, well, Sandra, more specific, what do you mean, why should I care? I don't know what you mean by that. Were you addressing that to me? And if so, more specific, please. No, not you, Eli. Okay. Thank you, Sandra, for clarifying that. ODN says they want you isolated. More specific, dude. So they want me isolated. Why? Because if Don and I tremendously grow past all these drama people, they will not be able to poke fun of us anymore because we'll be successful, and then they can't say all the stupid shit they say about my mother and my money and my living situation and all that. They can't trash that anymore once we're successful. So is that what you're saying, ODN, that they have to isolate myself? Because if they don't keep doing what they're doing, we are gonna blow way past them. Sandra says, hey, ODN. I actually feel really good today. feel really, really good today. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little bit, I don't know if down is the word. I'm not down. I guess I'm just a little bit disappointed that the same old shit continues. And it's like, I'm not feeding into it. I'm just basically trying to help people that are also going through this to do the same thing I just mentioned, to minimize it or effectively pretty much shut it all out. But another note, I'm saying this because I want the real supporters of Don and I to understand that we've got your back, and don't let anyone threaten you. If anyone threatens any of you, please email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com, or if you're connected with me on Facebook Messenger or through some other way, message me, or if you're not connected with me, email me at coacheli at coacheli@melas.com. Let me know who threatened you, what they said, and I will stand up for you. Please don't just vanish into thin air and then we wonder what happened, and then we're paying the price for something that we never did wrong. You know what I mean? T, I see your message there. Let me get to the top of the observation deck since there's nobody around, and then I will read your message there. T and Sandra and ODN, it's great to see you folks here. As a matter of fact, the three of you have been trashed by some of the creators that apparently have said they've iced us out, but they really haven't. And they're calling all of you, they're calling you, Tia, Sandra, and ODN dumb for supporting Don and I, or more so supporting me. Tia says, one creator said she had all my info once we started our talking and gave you our Facebook info to you. I told her to bring it out, show me what you have. Tia, let me ask you this. Was this creator? Do I know this creator? Oh, okay. You're talking about Miss T. Miss T, you told me to keep my name out of your mouth, but you can't keep my name out of your mouth. Tia, you're talking about Miss T. No, it's Miss T. Pork Chop is jealous of you just like he's jealous of you, Eli. Jealous of me just like he's jealous of you. Yeah, well, maybe so, dude. She took screenshots and posted them about what I said. LOL, she's obsessed. That's all it boils down to. She's getting paid, and then she's, you know, I haven't kept up with her in a while. I did check in today after like maybe weeks of not checking in because I don't care. And so let me see here. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, supposedly they're icing me out, but they're low key not icing me out. They're not. They'll never ice me out. And that's why it's like, you know, I'm coming out here and saying this, you know, it's like, if you want to support Don and I, understand that these people are going to, she's one of them that's going to contact every person that I ever connect with, every person that ever donates. And I mean, it's pretty, I'm talking about it because she's talking about it. She can't come back and say, keep her name out of my mouth. You can't keep my name out of your mouth. I don't care to talk about you. I'm going to say something and move on. But yeah, no, she's one that will go after every new supporter. If she can find out who they are, she will probably reach out to you and threaten to dox you if you continue to support me. Like, what exactly was said to you, Tia? Were you were threatened to be doxxed by her if if you didn't stop supporting me? What did she want you to do in lieu of her not taking some kind of action for you? Let's just say that because we don't know for a fact what it was, right? And these are fake threats just for attention, for you know, for views and subs and all that. That's all this boils down to. That's pretty grade school stuff. I don't owe anyone any reason for what I do. What business is it of theirs anyways? That's true. Tia, the only reason I went over there was to see if she was restreaming, and I saw it. I could care less about her. Yeah. ODN says he wishes he had that long, luscious hair like mine, and he wishes he was like Beetlejuice, like me. ODN furthermore says, yeah, I don't talk about them just because I despise them. They're low-key, not icing me out either. Right, so see, ODN, do you now see that I'm not involved with these people at all? I never was. Yeah, just let that one go. Of course they're trying to gaslight me. It's not even, it's ODN, it's not even gaslighting. It's just basically, like you said, they're trying to stump my growth because if they left me completely alone, Don and I would run away with this. And then they wouldn't be able to stand the fact that we're more successful than them. That's what it all boils down to. But quite frankly, ODN, we're moving on regardless. Yes, we've lost some support, but the support we lost was never really ours in the first place. So let's get to the part of how I'm currently feeling. Like, how am I feeling? You know, there's been a lot of it appears that Don and I have lost a lot of support. That's how it appears. That's how that group of people wants to make it appear. The truth of the matter is, we never really had more support than we currently have. It appeared we had more support because these people had their sponsor, Silicone JO, pay a bunch of these people to donate to me to become channel members and to make it appear like we were growing. So that way, it throws off my actual strategy of truly growing. So the sponsor here, Silicone JO, was seeing us, okay, we're starting to grow with the right people. Now let me come in there and pay some people to be large donors. One was, the repair guy. Another one was Lucy. Lucy is Silicone JO or someone on that side that Silicone JO is paying. You look at their behavior of how they're behaving now that they're no longer over here, and you know they were fake support all along, right? So because Silicone JO needed to keep me at bay, like you said, ODN, they don't want to let me run with it, right? They want to have control, right? When they started to see us growing with the right people, even Patty was a good person. I think Patty got played too. Sorry, Patty, you got played. And then Tia came around. We started getting some real support. So they came in and distracted the real support with fake support. And the way that they tried to make it look real was by having these people become $99.99 channel members, donating 20s, 50s, like Lucy did, right? And then all of a sudden we go into week 2 of July and all that support is pulled And then the repair guy sends me a nonsense email. Then he sent me another email the other day. Listen, repair guy, I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I just don't believe you. I'm not here to play any games. There we go. That plane was coming fast. That's a really nice, fast private jet. Lots of people on the trail right now. I still think Silicon J.O. is Freddie Crespo. You used to think that was the father of that other dude, right? I remember those days of the Crespo days, ODN. That was pretty funny, man. With the reverse image search, right? When Gia came in the other day, her account was 1 day old. So you think Gia's a troll also? Okay, so I'm going to share with you folks. You see, these people think that they're fucking with me, and they think that they're smarter than us, right? So I made a couple community postings today. The first one was, should I get rid of the $2.99 channel membership, which is only for members only live chats where the stream is publicly viewable. So on a publicly viewable stream, and the chat is members only, a $2.99 membership will get you just that. Now, if you're a moderator, you can chat for free in a members only live chat, right? Now, for a members only live stream where the stream is only viewable to members, you need a $4.99 membership to watch that while it's live, but it does not include the replays. If you want the replays to members only live chats, to members only live streams, I mean, you need to go with the $9.99 package. So what's been happening is there have been some new people coming in, and I'm glad you brought that up, Tia, because these people are trying so hard to keep Don and I at bay, they're trying so hard to distract us from truly growing by continuously feeding us fake support. And it's coming in at the $2.99 level. So I believe Gia is fake. And I believe every other person that has a $2.99 channel membership is fake, because why would you not pay another $2 if you're a real supporter and watch the members only live streams with Don and I? All you get for the $2.99 package is access to a members only live chat on a publicly viewable stream, right? The reason why they buy that membership, it's the cheapest one, and they want to try to establish real credibility that they're a real person. Just because you have a fucking channel membership doesn't mean you're real. So I put out a poll saying, should I get rid of the $2.99 membership package or not? And an overwhelming amount of people said no, like 80+% said no. And guess who voted no? The trolls and haters. Guess who continues to watch Coach Eli, even though technically you're all supposed to be icing me out? It's the trolls and haters. I put out these polls because I'm looking to see who's truly watching and what is your vested interest, right? You see, I'm probably going to get rid of the $2.99 channel membership. I'm probably going to get rid of that because the only people buying it are fake supporters that want to try to appear genuine by being a member. So, you know what? If you folks want to be fake supporters, you're going to have to pay an extra $2 more at the $4.99 level. Right? Because quite frankly, the $2.99 membership, there's really not a whole lot of value there. Yes, I do members only live chats when I do Driving with Purpose streams, but moderators can chat for free. And Sometimes I may do one from a walk, rarely, or from the studio. I'll do a members only live chat on a publicly viewable stream. But here's the thing. You get the $4.99 package, you not only get the members only live chats that you get with the $2.99 package, you also get members only live streams while they're live with Dawn. If you go with the $9.99 package, you get everything. You get members only live chats on a publicly viewable stream. You get the members only live streams while they're live, and then you get the members only live stream replays and any other pre-recorded content we create members only for $9.99. You get everything. So the $2.99 membership, you folks let me know here in the chat. Do you folks understand where I'm coming from here? Tia, when you say I do, what are you saying I do to? I'm so sorry. I just wasn't paying attention. I was just, when I get into a deep thought, I don't look at the screen. You know what I mean? Are you saying that you understand how abused the $2.99 membership has been? Pretty much everyone that has a $2.99 membership, there's like maybe 3 or 4 people that have a $2.99 membership. The rest either have a $4.99, $9.99, or higher. Yes, yeah, I get it, says Sandra. That was if I thought Gia was a troll. Yeah, no, I agree. Since we're talking about it, I'll just say it. Jigwalk's a troll too. Jigwalk had a $2.99 channel membership. Gia has a $2.99 membership. Jigwalk, I removed you yesterday because you're trolling. You respond to every single one of my streams. Right when it ends, you make a comment in the comment section. You're trying to establish credibility to appear real. You're trying so hard to appear real that you appear fake. I was on the fence about you, Jigwalk. And then you kept on saying, Jigwalk, that you can't afford to donate anymore. You donated like $2, and I don't care about the money. It's what you say. You then said, oh, my wife has a degree and she has a good job. And then you're working too, right? With a good job. But you can only afford, very minimal. I'm sure if you wanted to throw a 5 or a 10 or a 20 spot, you could. You just don't want to. You want to troll while investing the least amount of money because you hate me. You're trying to play me. You're trying to establish credibility. You also had a mod wrench. I got rid of that before you can create damage. I would bump up the price. If they're going to throw you, they should have to pay more. Right. Well, here's the thing, Odian. I didn't even want to mention this. Like today, I wanted to just talk about how to help people break away from drama. I mentioned how you can not only hide people from your channel, but you can also Google block them, which is even more solid. You Google block them, it blocks them on the entire platform. And then they can't even effectively tag you in anymore, which I hate people that abuse the mention tag system, right? They try to do that to leverage your name and to rank under your videos. And if they're trying to harass you like they've done to me, they're trying to get people that view my videos to get theirs recommended next, right? Well, guess what? You're blocked. And your suck accounts are blocked. So guess what? Your tags are no longer effective. Jigwalk, just go away, dude. You're full of shit, okay? You're full of it. You come in here on Jigwalk 2, then Jigwalk 3. No one that was legitimate would make another sock account, especially someone new to YouTube. You would email me and you would show me other proof. You're full of shit, Jigwalk. You're a troll. Get out of here. Stay out. See that? He came in here on 2 sock accounts, right? Because we caught him. And I've been on the fence about whether Jigwalk is a troll or not, probably for about a week and a half now, maybe almost 2 weeks. Because his behavior pattern of how he commented and stuff changed, right? He started amping up more, being more responsive, especially once my live stream replays would end, he would comment in the comment section every time. So he's trying to come off like he's legit, right? Trying to gain credibility. As far as I know, you're a guy named Jigwalk with a sock account. You also asked me for permission to clip some of my content. I gave you that permission. Then you removed those clips. So obviously, you're a troll. Anyone at the $2.99 level, for the most part, is a troll. If you truly value this channel and you value Don and I, you'd want to watch the members only live streams with Don. You'd go with a $4.99 package. That's why I'm thinking of getting rid of the members only live chat package at $2.99. Because that'll effectively cut that crap out. If people want to play games at a higher price, that's on them. Can't see. Pay to play. Well, here's the thing, ODN. I get what you're saying by that. I know it's a funny. I get where you're coming from. I'm not about pay to play. I give away a lot of stuff for free. Right? All I want is for these people to go the fuck away, do their own thing. Ice me out like they said they were going to do. They're not icing me out. They're still low-key trolling, right? Because the thing is, they can't stand the fact of me growing past them. So they got to continue, and see, they got to continue the facade, make fun of me, you know, talk about my mom, talk about my finances, talk about how I pay my bills, talk about where I live, talk about Dawn. They got to keep bringing this stuff up, because if they don't, it'll just die. No one will care. They have to keep doing it, or else no one will know about it, right? That content gets buried or gets removed, right? And if they don't keep doing it and keep threatening the support Don and I have, and in many cases effectively turning them, right? We would have already grown past them. And they just can't have that, right? And that's okay, because I know what's going on, and Don and I already have a way to combat that. I'm talking about part of it here today. Let me let these people walk on by. I've talked about part of the plan here today, and then I'm going to share more on another stream down the road. Don and I have got a few other things in the works that's going to combat all of this. Now, another poll I put out today. This one speaks mountains, right? I put out a poll saying, how many of you truly support Don and I? The first question was, the first option was, I truly support both Don and Eli. The second option was, I only support Don. The third option, I only support Eli. There were well over 100 plus people that responded to the poll, probably more now. And over 80% of them, like 85% of them, last time I checked, said I only support Don. 14% said they support both Don and I. And then it was like 1% says they only support me. What weirdo selected that one, right? So I'm sitting there laughing. I knew this poll was going to be skewed because here's the thing. All the women from these crama groups and drama groups that trash me, that hate me, they all selected I only support Don. Even though they really don't support Don, they think I'm such a piece of shit. They think that I'm harming Don, which I've done nothing but great stuff for Don. And Tia, you know that. And Sandra, you know that. That they had to choose that option. So at the end of the day, what it's telling me is that these women are obsessed with my fucking content. They're obsessed with my content. They're like the majority of my audience. Now, don't get me wrong. We've still got about 10 or 15 real supporters that support both Don and I. Hey, look, it's hard to get even 1 or 2 supporters. Don and I combined, we're a team. And we've got about 10 to 15 real supporters for the both of us. And then the people that say they only support Don are those crazy women that don't like me and they don't really like Don either, but they hate me more than anything. And they think I'm doing wrong to Don, so they chose that option for that reason. Do you think, and they're watching right now, and they're hearing me say this, and they're getting so triggered because I'll always call you on the truth. I'm way smarter than all of you. I'm way smarter than all of you, right? And that's why it's only a matter of time before we surpass all of you and move on. Well, we have moved on already. What I'm saying is, and you guys move on, which is what I'm trying to say. You guys still have not moved on. I've moved on. I've been doing my own content, my own thing. Yeah, the views have gone down a little bit. So what? We're still getting 300-400 views a video without the drama. What do you expect to happen when you're not dealing with drama people? The views are going to go down in half. So, and then you got this little, James guy, I'll say it, on his stock accounts, he creates a little short video. The last 10 videos of Eli is going down, 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 down. He's playing a song going down, down, down. How pathetic, dude. How pathetic are you, dude? How pathetic of a little female dog are you, dude? You're such a whiny female dog, dude. You're like, you're still, and this dude's still, he's still antagonizing Krama women because he's so desperate for traction, right? And these Krama women are just coming back at him, and I'm saying, just ignore this guy. You guys are coming back at him, right? How's it going, Ramon? Good to see you, man. Have a good one. Ramon's in the house. Ramon fires me up. Alex the Beer Master. Hey, legendary Eli, hope you're doing... I'm not legendary, dude, but thank you for the kind words. You're more legendary than me, dude. I hope you're doing well, my friend. I just wanted to stop in and see how you're doing. I appreciate you. Don't forget, my friend. Cheers, bro. I don't think he dreams of me, ODN, but that's a funny joke, man. Tia says, the majority of the other people don't even know you. They are fed so much BS. Well, I'm glad you realize the truth, Tia. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm glad you realize the truth, right? But here's the thing, like, I've ignored most of this crap, right? But, every now and then, just because I've blocked the Jamies and all those people, right? I've Google blocked them. I've hid them. I haven't blocked a lot of the Krama women that I don't know. I get recommended some Krama videos from women that I've never heard of, but they are talking about him. And they're responding to him and other people that he works with. And what I want to say to these Krama women is that I understand why you feel the way you feel. You're not wrong, but the bottom line is they're playing you. All those people from James and his partners, they're all purposefully antagonizing you for clicks and views, right? And you're giving them exactly what they want, no matter how crazy and frustrating it is. They are frustrating. They are, let me tell you, that group of people, there's like 3 or 4 of them in that group. that are world-class manipulators and antagonizers. They antagonize you on purpose. Sometimes they low-key antagonize you, and that even stings more at times, but I don't let it get to me anymore. It did initially. I don't let it get to me anymore. Don't let their antagonistic ways get to you. Don't respond. Don't give them anything. If anything, do to them what they're supposedly trying to do to me. Starve them out of content. Starve them out of content. So that way it ends. Like, there's nowhere left to go with it. Please smash the thumbs up and please share this out. Now, to those women, there are a lot of women that have probably heard about Don and I. And you've probably been fed a bunch of bullshit, right? Don and I, we care about people. We've got some good people here. Non-drama people. We invite you to come over here and have a good, safe, and fun place to be yourself. To be heard and understood, right? We want to welcome you to our world here because we've been through everything you've been through times 100. Okay? So everything that you folks are going through, these same people that have put me through it, they put me through it times 100. So trust me, whatever you're going through, I'm not trying to discredit you. It's nothing compared to what myself and Don or Don and I went through. So we can relate. And we invite you over here to hang out with good people like Tia, Sandra Palacio, ODN, and several others. Queen Helen Casey, Alex the Beer Master, Lewis Fuller, and there's more. Our active audience here is real people. They aren't people that are going to pretend to be your friend because you're another number or because they look at you as a dollar sign or dollar signs, right? There are people on this platform that have the attitude of, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense, right? So if you're not going to pay someone, then you're not welcome into certain people's worlds, right? I don't do it that way, right? Now, you know, Don and I, we do ask for donations. Yes, we're a business, and yes, we do need the money, but we don't force people. We give all our content away for free, and we let people decide on their own if they feel we're worthy to donate or not. Hey, Bree, how you doing? Tia says, hi, Bree. What's going on, Bree? Don't respond back to them unless you have nothing to do with your time and know you can go lower than them. Yeah, it's not worth it, ODN. It's not worth it. The reason why I did this show today is I want to help people. I want to teach people how they can fully block people from YouTube and Google. Because I'll be honest with you, ODN, you know I have not been feeding into it really that much at all over the last week and a half, 2 weeks, right? And the reason is because I've Google blocked them all. I've not only hidden them from my channel, it's not that they only can't chat here, they can't effectively tag me in anymore. Like I'm useless to them, right? They're still trying to do it. I see them trying to do it. I'll go manually to their channels because I'm looking to see how good the Google block is, and it's fantastic. But they're still trying to do it in other ways. Like they're, I've done such a great job of effectively shutting them out that they're trying to find even more ways to circumvent that, right? And there's nothing you can do with a Google block. And if you keep coming on stock accounts to post, I will Google block those stock accounts. I will hide you from the channel first, and I'll Google block those stock accounts. And we'll just keep playing that game every day. It doesn't take that long to do it. It's pretty simple. And I wanted to teach people the same thing so you can effectively shut these people out too. And if all of you stop responding to these people that are making content off of you, you'll effectively put them out of business. And it's not that I want to put them out of business. It's that, come on. It's like, this is the dumbest kind of content ever. It's not real content. It's just basically purposefully antagonizing people, triggering them on purpose, and then talking shit about their reaction that you instigated. Like you're talking shit about people regarding their reaction that you antagonized, instigated, and poked so much. You did that on purpose. You do that on purpose through you and your people because that's your content. That's the only effective content you have. It's pretty fucking pathetic. And you want to come at me and say my numbers are going down. I don't give a shit my numbers are going down. Of course they're going to go down a little bit when there's no more drama. That's why you haven't stopped with the drama, because your numbers will go down too. So what's your point? There is none. There's no point to this. It's dumb. Alex the Beer Master. Tia with the $20 super chat. You and Don will get to where you want to be. Oh man, Tia. Tia, wow. Tia, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Wow. God bless you. Let me show you some beautiful water here. This is what your 20 will get you. It'll get you some beautiful scenery, right? I'll take the camera off my face and give you something worthy of your 20 bucks. How's that? I'll keep it real. And I'll give you the sun too. Thank you again, Tia. Tia put out the 4 hearts. Thank you so much once again. Hey, Eli, I don't hear about the Google block until you told me. I didn't hear about it. How do you use it? I'll go back and watch the replay. Alex the Beer Master, when this goes to a replay, go back and watch the first 30 minutes of the show. I explain it clearly, bro. It'll help you out. And I can help you out behind the scenes, dude. We're connected on Facebook, so we're all good. ODN with the $2 super sticker. Oh, my, ODN. Wow. TS says your walks are so relaxing. Really? I'm pretty amped up on my walks, Tia, but I have my moments of peace and serenity. I'll give you that. I mean, I respect your opinion. I think sometimes I get a bit amped up, so. But maybe they're relaxing to watch regardless because they're raw and real. Maybe that's what it is, right? And sometimes when you're raw and real, Tia, you're gonna get a little passionate. It comes off like you're frustrated or heated, but you're actually just being passionate. You really feel what you're saying, you know? And when you feel what you're saying, the audience can feel what you're saying, right? So many phonies out here that you can't even feel what they're saying. Like, if you can't feel what somebody's saying, they're phony. They're phony. ODN, thanks so much for the 3 hearts. Yeah, thanks again, ODN, for the $2 super sticker. And thank you again, Tia, for the $20 super chat. Much love, much appreciation. Alex the Beer Master, appreciate that, Eli. Appreciate that, my friend. Cheers. Yeah, Alex, yeah, check out the replay. I mean, I don't want to repeat it again when most other people have already heard it. Just go back, check out the replay, and then you can pause it, rewind it. What I may end up doing, Alex the Beer Master, I might do a stream from the studio and actually show how to do this. Show how to do this on the screen. Part of it has to do with your phone because you have to have the YouTube app installed for you to be able to Google block someone when it comes to when they mention you in your mention section. But yeah, everything's explained clearly within this stream, and you'll hear it on the live stream replay. Thank you so much, Alex the Beer Master. God bless you, man. How's the monetized channel going? You making any ad revenue? Yeah, I've been monetized for 4.5 years on the main channel and almost 2 years on this one. And let me tell you, it's gotten a lot better. I mean, we're doing a lot better than we did. Still nowhere near where we want to be, but I remember when we started, it was a struggle to hit that $100 threshold to get paid every month. Now we hit it every time. I mean, we're doing better than that, but we've been doing this for a long time. I mean, most people would say, oh, you should be further along now, and maybe we should, but we've had some very interesting roadblocks along the way that were out of our control, and we had to figure out how to get past those roadblocks, right? But yeah, whatever you need, Alex the Beer Master, I'll help you out free of charge, man. Whatever you need, reach out to me behind the scenes. I still would love to come on one of your panels one of these days. I've been super swamped. Been cleaning up, deep cleaning where Don and I live, and I'm working on our bathroom now. I ordered some parts from Amazon, like a squeegee and a tile brush, tile grout cleaner, some scrubbing bubbles, and a nice scrubber to scrub the tile in the bathtub / shower, and then squeegee to squeegee off the glass, because when you have glass around your shower, that soap scum is really hard to get out. So you got to use some scrubbing bubbles, let it soak in there for a few minutes, and then you take the squeegee and you squeegee it off. And last year when Don moved in, I replaced our shower nozzle with a unit we saw online on TV, and we ordered it online. That not only has a shower head, but it has the handpiece, which you can move it around, and that thing is great to clean the walls of the bathtub. And I also like when I'm cleaning out stuff, like when I use my Bissell floor cleaners and stuff like that. Whenever I have something to clean out that requires being cleaned out with water, I'll take them into the shower and use that head and clean them out. So yeah, I've been pretty busy, been pretty busy doing some maintenance, and along with many other things. I'm still technically Dawn's caretaker. I mean, Dawn can walk now. She's fine in that way. But, there's still a lot that I help her with. And so my days have been swamped, but I'd like to make one of your streams soon, bro. Get on the panel with you guys. Doing well, Elias. Doing well, but I need to make more do more beer reviews and live streams. I still do my live streams on Thursdays and Fridays, but I'll get back to doing other stuff later. Okay, wonderful, Alex. Wonderful. Tia says, that's what I respect about you. Honesty and being real. You treat others kind. What others say means nothing. Thank you, Tia. I really appreciate that. I'll be honest, Tia, and say this. I know you weren't around yesterday, and I'm not questioning you. I have no reason to question you, but I was thinking, what if they got the Tia too? What if they threatened Tia to the point of where it scared her off and she just is going a different way? And it's not about the money, Tia. It's about It's about the relationship, and you and Don are connected behind the scenes with Sandra and Queen, and we want to keep building that group. Like we just got something really good going, and I was like, man, if Tia doesn't show up today, and I know people come and go, and I know people have things to do, and they might not show up for a week, and that's fine. But when someone's been as consistent as you, and we've not connected behind the scenes, you think about that, right? It's like I was wondering, did these people get to Tia? You know? And I'm not going to lie, if they did, which obviously they didn't, that would have pissed me off, but I would have let it go. Like I would just say, okay, hey, it's up to each individual what they want to believe and not believe. If someone threatens you, it's up to you how you want to perceive that threat or not. Or, if you want to allow them to threaten you away from supporting someone else, then that's a decision everyone makes at an individual level. It's almost like you can't even blame the people making the threat. Yes, it's not right to do the threat. They're pathetic pieces of shit. That's what they are. Right? Pieces of garbage, right? But ultimately, it's up to each individual to allow their threat to be valid or not, right? And the way you handle it, T, I got to say, look, I know they came at you. I know Miss T came at you. I don't care, right? I got nothing left to say about you, Miss T. So don't try to use me slightly mentioning you in the right context as an excuse to keep talking about me, right? You still talk about me on your wall in a roundabout way. So, and you're talking about my supporters, and you're trying to devalue Don and I, but more so myself. You're trying to devalue me. You're even saying my supporters are more pathetic than myself for supporting me. Like, honestly. Why do you have to be like that? Why do you have to be that vile person? Like, that's a really shitty attitude to have. Like, honestly, like, I get the fact you don't like me or you don't think anyone should support me. But make your statement and move on. It seems like you've made it your life's purpose, along with many others, to try and permanently take me out. I would never do that to you. I wouldn't. Been nothing but kind to you, but all you've done is you've kept coming at me for the last year. Anyway, I got nothing left to say. I'm not going to be paying attention to any responses. I got too many other things to do. All right, folks, thank you for visiting Bear Island. Get your final questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We're going to be going off the air in about 5 minutes or so. 5 to 10 minutes. So, yeah, let me just show you. It's a beautiful day out here today. I cannot complain. Yeah, it's just beautiful. All right. Don't worry, Eli. I will have you on my live stream one of these days, hoping soon when you're not busy. I'll reach out to you behind the scenes, bro. Thank you so much, Alex. ODN, no problem. If I had more money, I would give it. That's not a big deal, ODN. You know what means more to me than your money, ODN? What means more to me than your money is the fact that you hopefully believe me that I was never in bed with the Legion or any one of them. I've never been in bed with any of them. I appreciate your donation, bro. Just like I appreciate Tia's and everyone else's. Listen, yeah, we need money to survive. But what I more so appreciate above money is respect and understanding, right? And kindness, right? That's all, dude. I thank you, ODN. It means a lot. You don't donate to anyone. The only person you've really donated is to me. You've thrown me 5 here, 5 there. Like you've done more for me than anyone else, ODN. That means a lot. I'm recognizing you for that. I appreciate that. But what I appreciate even more than any amount of money, small, big, medium, is someone's kindness, someone's heart and soul, someone's compassion, right? But thank you, dude. I know it sounds pretty stupid, or it sounds, I can't say the G word, right? The G word that's, derogatory, right? No offense to people that are G, right? I know what I'm saying sounds a bit G, right? I gotta speak YouTube speak, right? And I'm not saying that in a weird way. I will give you my heart and soul, Eli. Don't worry. Oh, God, dude. Dude, now that sounds... Oh, dude. ODN, if I went to high school with you, dude, or grammar school, it would have been deadly, man. It's like I'm Beavis and you're Butthead, dude. Anytime, my friend, anytime, says Alex the Beer Master. Thank you for giving me your heart and soul, ODN. It would never happen if there was an issue. I would talk to you and Dawn like adults. Thank you, Tia. Tia's a good woman, says ODN. Thanks, ODN. That was sweet, says Tia. No problem, Tia, says ODN. Very nice, says Sandra Palacio. ODN with the smiley, with the cracking up big time smiley face. I can't say that stuff out here on YouTube, ODN. You say it on your streams, but then you delete them. So, I can't delete them on a monetized channel, man. Plus, I really don't want to use that kind of vocabulary because I love everyone, regardless of their age, race, sex, national origin, and even sexual orientation, ODN. You've heard me say that many times. And I know we're just messing around. It's all good, dude. I can take a joke. I think most people here can, right? But anyway, we're at 93 minutes. Great walk today. I really enjoyed this. Thank you to everyone for being here. Again, thank you, Tia, for your $20 super chat. Thank you, ODN, for your $2 super sticker. Love you all. I don't know. I might be back for a late night stream tonight. I don't know. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I got a lot of sleep today. Plus, I know this sounds kind of weird, and this is a little too personal, but I took a really good number 2 earlier. You know what a number 2 is, right? I took a really good number 2, and I feel good. And I just want to, I gotta call Dawn from the car in a second and see if she wants me to cook something, or we can cook something together, her and I, or if she wants me to pick something up. And yeah, gonna eat, watch some shows with Dawn. Who knows? Maybe take a little nap and do a late night show. I've got a lot more to talk about. I noticed you did an earlier walk. Oh yeah, well, earlier walk than usual than what I've been doing usually lately. Sandra, I think you know this. There is no specific time for my walks every day. They've just been happening around 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, or maybe 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, because it doesn't get dark out here till about 8:45 or almost 9 o'clock Pacific time. So I've been pushing them back because I've had so much to do. Yesterday, I had to go get Dawn's medication at the Milpitas CVS. I don't know if you saw the Driving with Purpose stream, But I had to do that, and so I've had a lot of stuff to do around the house and with Dawn and other errands, and you know, so my streams get pushed back. But yeah, today I was able to get out here a little earlier, so it feels good. Thank you for noticing that. But possibly going live later, and it probably wouldn't be until it's if I were to go live later, it probably would not even be until about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. your time, Sandra. It's gonna be way too late for you, unless you get up early or you go to bed early and you get up early. But we'll see. I've got more things to talk about. Um, there's a lot of good stuff coming up. I want to try to get what I really want to do is get more women in that group with you and Tia and Dawn and Queen. But we're only going to get the most trusted people in there. I've been trying to get Cynthia in there. We're connected on Messenger, but she hasn't responded to me yet. And Cynthia has not been around for a while, so I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with Cynthia. Maybe she's busy. She's been a mod here for a while. She's from I believe, the gig economy. So, but anyway, with that being said, folks, please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out. Again, thank you, Tia, for your $20 super chat, and thank you, ODN, for your $2 super sticker. With that being said, have a good one. Take care, and as always, be good to each other.